Peace and assalamu alaikum, everybody. I realized today, while looking at old videos, that I often start videos putting on hand sanitizer. It's because I'm always just getting in the car, and I've always been a bit of a germaphobe. So with this whole COVID thing, of course, I kicked it up a notch. I ran out the house. Today is Tuesday, and we used to have to get COVID testing done at my job twice a week, every Tuesday and Friday. But since COVID has been kind of on a downswing or whatever, they changed it to just every Tuesday. I can't remember that. I really know what day it is, because although I work as a per diem nurse, I keep part-time to full-time hours because I'm trying to make that bread. But I like being per diem because usually, not here necessarily, but usually you get more money, PRN, and also I don't like having to commit to, traditional hours or, all that kind of thing. If I want to take a week off, a month off, 3 months off, I'm going to be able to just do it. And so that's why I like working per diem and even agency. But so I have 5 days off in a row starting yesterday. And so I was off yesterday. I kept thinking it was Saturday. Then I was off today, and I just couldn't get moving today. So I got up for Salatul Fajr, woke up about 4 in the morning, something like that, and I was up until about 7:30. And I worked out in the yard so much yesterday, pulling, tugging, all this kind of stuff. So when I came in last night, I just dropped. And like I said, I got up really early in the morning, stayed up about 3.5 hours or so, and then I crashed again for about 3 hours. Then I just been out of it. I planned on doing so much in the yard and stuff, but just so out of it. And you can tell, I can tell when I'm like sick of working. I'm not privileged, trust me. But, when I can tell when I'm tired of working, because although I have 5 days off, all I keep thinking about is I gotta go back to work. Like all yesterday, even while I was working, I'm like, 4 more days. Today I'm like 3 more days. And the other thing too is, inshallah, tomorrow will be Eid al-Fitr. So the Eid of Ramadan, the last of Ramadan, and we will be celebrating and all that. So I gotta entertain the babes. So I'm supposed to be driving them to Philadelphia. We've never gone to the masjid, any of the masjid in Philly, but a friend of mine told me, well, not me directly, he posted about a vegan restaurant somewhere. So I told them, all right, we can drive on down to Philly. That's gonna be a long drive, so it's just gonna be a lot. And then Thursday I probably will be driving to Jersey. And so I just feel like my days off, I'm just tired just thinking about all the work I have to do. So, but anyway, I was just laying around in the bed trying to get myself together, get up for the salat, and then go out back to the yard. Lo and behold, I get a text from my supervisor like, COVID testing is today. So that was like 2:44 or something, I think. It's supposed to be over at 3 o'clock. And I have to drive at least 20 minutes to get there. So I just threw on a lapa you know, a wrapped skirt, this scarf, and hit the road. But wouldn't you know it, whenever I decide to wear a lapa, it always has to be crazy windy outside. So I figured I would go and get some gas because I have like 27 miles to empty. I don't be playing around like that. Even though it's a hybrid, I don't trust the battery. So I can't get out the car to get me any gas. I thought I would drive on down to the since I'm out of the bed finally. I figured I would and I did wash. I did that this morning before the slop. But anyway, I figured I would drive to one of the like water gardens where you can buy things for your ponds and stuff, because I need to clean up my 2 ponds, my in-ground ponds that I did little tiny things. But I want to buy a couple of lily pads and all that stuff, and then do the other planter pond that I haven't done that in a while. So I can't do anything because the freaking wind keeps blowing and showing off all my goods. I don't even have on any leggings under here. Lord have mercy. So I don't know. Then I'm thinking, talking about the garden, my garden. So I bought all these seeds because, of course, I could not find any of the seeds I had, and I'm trying to only do organic. So I bought all these organic seeds last year and even the year before, but wasn't able to keep my garden due to health issues. And so I didn't know where the heck I put them. So of course I go back out this year and buy like $45 worth of new organic seeds. Come home, of course I find the seeds that I had before. And but now, today is May 11th, and I normally don't get anything into the ground anyway until like around my son's birthday, or like the Labor Day weekend, Memorial Day weekend. Because here in central Pennsylvania, it's still chilly in the mug up in here. So we're really not supposed to put anything out, especially like tomatoes and stuff, until the like the last weekend or two of May. So now I'm starting to sort of worry. Like, I definitely don't want those seeds to go to waste because I put out so much money. And then also I would do transplants, because I like to do transplants. I would do transplants, but I can't find any organic ones. I can't find organic transplants anywhere. Like anywhere. I know they have to be out there somewhere. I just haven't stumbled upon them yet. So now I'm getting a little bit antsy. Like, maybe I should just go on ahead and at least get some melons to transplant into the ground. Because I've done melons before. I've planted melons, watermelons, and I think like cantaloupe or honeydews or something before from seed. And you know, 1 or 2 of them may actually take, you know. But I think 2 separate years. Alright, make it over. I think like 2 separate years there was actually like a yield of 1. But they never like took. I think the first time it got about so big, like maybe about the size of a maybe a little larger than a tangerine, very little. And that was it. Then another time, because I have a what do you call cow, I can't think of the word, but it's sort of like fencing, but it's tough. They use it for cattle or whatever. So the other time, one grew maybe the size of, I don't know, a small cantaloupe or something. Maybe like the size of a coconut. But it it was in between. It was like in one of the grids, the holes on the cow fence. That's not what it's called. I can't remember. But so, you know, that didn't work out either. So I tend to have bad luck with melons. So I'm actually thinking maybe it'll be wiser to go on ahead and get a watermelon or melons as transplants and just put them in the ground like that. So at least I'll know if they're not. So first of all, maybe they'll have a better time actually, you know, developing fruit. But also, I won't have to wait thinking it's going to do something from seed, then it doesn't, and then, you know, I'm going to have to put more seeds in, or, you know, just be disappointed or figure what else to do with the space, whatever. Now, my yard, alhamdulillah, I have a yard, so I'm not complaining at all there. And it is good fertile soil, you know, I doctor it up and all that kind of thing. But it is, my yard is very uneven, and I don't know what they did, if they just put fill down there or what it is, but you can't go but so far down because it is so rocky. There are like so many rocks and everything, and that's why with my where my watermelon patch would be, inshallah, I have to put the cement blocks there in order to put in the stakes to tie for the fencing to be up there, because I can't even get the stakes, they're not called stakes, but to get the stakes into the ground because it's so darn rocky. It's like hard. And then they have a bunch of tubing for plumbing, or I don't know if it's plumbing or for septic, I don't know what it is, but like the big black plastic tubing, that's all under there. So even where I'm taking the bushes out, there's one there. Over where I had the banana plant, or that little area there, and where the where Greg is the cement frog over there, with my with the first what you call it, with the first pond I put in when we first moved there. All over there, it's like when I dig to put in another banana tree or whatever I do there, I'll try to take some video or some shots to show you. Once you get down a certain maybe like a foot, it's like, it's just so much like rocks and slates and stuff, and it's like hollow after that, because I've of course had to like dig and pull and everything to get rocks out the way, and then it's like hollow. So I don't know what it is, again, if they just put fill there, or I don't know. But so I guess I'm gonna go on home and try to figure this thing out, get myself together, put on something different, and perhaps drive on down. It's about an hour away, one of the places that I like to go for my water plants and stuff for the pond. And let me say too, if you have a pond and you get water hyacinth, you do not need a bunch. This place, now, I went somewhere the other day and water hyacinths were like $5 a piece or something crazy. The place where I go, at least it used to be, they were like, I think 3 for $5 or something like that. So the first time that I got them, I got at least 3. Those things multiply like crazy, to the point they were like falling out the pond, like as the days go on. So those 3 turned into maybe like triple the amount, easy. So I would say just go on ahead and get one or whatever, or just be aware that if you have a small pond, those hyacinths are going to take over. So I should be good since I have the 2. Then I'm going to do the other one, the planter pond. Yeah, so that's about it. I'll keep y'all abreast of what's going on. Hopefully, I really pray that my garden looks the bomb this year, because I miss it so much. I just miss it so much. So, peace. Y'all be good.